Now turn up.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jackson here, JT's Lawn Maintenance. I'm currently driving right now, but I just want to come up on here and share a little story with you guys. This happened about 2 weeks ago or so. I was out cutting a yard, and it's gonna be safe to say that I'm not cutting it no more. So here's what happened. I came across this yard from Ryan Garpetti. He worked with me in the leaf cleanup from that one time, and he asked me if I wanted this yard, and I took it. He gave it to me, and the first time he ever cut it was when I was with him. That one me and him cut it once, and that was the first time that he's ever been to it. So he's only cut it once, and I was with me. That's the first time he ever cut it before. Alright, so I go back there next week and I cut the grass, and they pay me. This yard, it's a small front yard. It takes me about 20 minutes for the whole thing. We do the Ferris. You gotta push me to the backyard. It's a very small backyard, so it didn't take me much time. And I get paid $40 for it. Well, and then the third time I did it, this is where things got got hectic. It is I get done mowing and go to collect my money, and lady who asked me, lady asked how much does she owe me, and it's like $40, and she looked at me like she'd seen a ghost or something, like I was being completely unreasonable, or I'm just like giving her a ransom for something, and she's like, but you didn't bag the backyard. And we only mowed this twice. We've mowed this 3 times, and no one ever mentioned anything about bagging it. So that I knew right then and there that this was going to be a problem. And here's how it works. So the lady who lives in the house is an elderly lady, and the person who worries about paying me and asking me for my services is her daughter. So immediately, I text her daughter and asked to discuss something with her, and but let me go back to what the elderly lady was saying to me. She then, after I said I was not aware that I was supposed to do that, she then went on to say that, excuse me, she then went on to say that the guy who did it before, he bagged it, and when he bagged it, he was being paid $40, and when he wasn't bagging it, he was being paid $35. Now, this yard is a $40 yard, even without bagging it, and if you were going to bag it, it'd be worth about $50. So keep that in mind. So the daughter calls me, and I let her know that I was not aware I was supposed to be bagging it, and then she goes on to tell me that Ryan Garpetti, the guy I got the yard from, and he's my homeboy, so I'm gonna just keep this in mind. So she told me that Ryan was bagging it whenever he did it, and and like I told her, well, I can't bag this yard for $40. I can do it for $45. I did it for $45 because it's a small yard, so I wasn't gonna bag. She only wanted the backyard bagged anyway. So I wasn't going to bag the whole thing for $50. I'd bag the backyard for $45, but I'm not going to bag the whole thing. I'm not going to bag the backyard for just $40. So, but after I told her $45, she said, well, and she was really like having trouble finding her words too. Like she kept going like and like I knew something was going on. I've encountered this sort of thing before, but not like this lady. So I knew she was lying because me and Ryan had only cut that yard. Ryan had only cut that yard once, and that's when he was with me, or when I was with him. So I knew that he didn't bag it then, because I'm the one who cut the backyard, and I wasn't cutting it. I wasn't bagging it. This lady was lying to me, and she didn't know that she was probably trying to get one over on me, and it didn't work because, well, I remember things. So she told me she like, well, wish the best of luck to you. Like, she's like waiting for me to lower my price, kinda, and I knew where this is going after that. Like, I wish the best of luck to you. Like, I'm gonna stand my ground because I'm worth $45 an hour. If you don't think I'm worth that, then I'm not gonna service your yard for you anymore. It's quite insulting, actually, that she would think that. You know, I'm here to do you a service, and you're not gonna pay me what I need to be paid. That's insulting, right there. But I just want to come up here and tell you guys that, because, you know, don't get discouraged by these kinds of people, because there's gonna be people like that. All right, so just don't. If you ever encounter one of these guys and you're fairly new to the lawn care community and lawn care business, don't get discouraged by these people. Just those kinds of people will make you stronger. I'm telling you, those kinds of people will help you. It doesn't seem like they're helping you because they're wasting your time, but to make money, you got to waste your time sometimes. Now, I know that sounds completely contradictory, but, you know, sometimes that's just the truth. And sometimes the truth is just undefinable. You know that? Like, what I'm trying to say is don't get discouraged by customers like what I had to experience. It's going to happen, all right? Just don't let it bring you down too much, because then you won't be able to move on from it. You know? In this sort of business, you got to move on from some things. And if that means just thinking about it for, you know, a few days, then do it. But don't break your head over it, because that sort of thing, it's just not worth it, you know? So just be strong when you get someone like this, and stand your ground. Don't let them haggle with you on your price. Your price is set, and there's no negotiation. You priced it for a reason. Now, if you're being completely unreasonable with your price, then that's your problem, not theirs. But just, again, don't get discouraged. It's gonna happen one way or another. So, you know. But anyway, guys, just want to come up here and talk to you guys about it. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm trying to get back onto YouTube a little bit more now that lawn care season's slowing down a little bit. So I'll be able to film a little bit more. And we'll see you on the next one. Stay grassy.